Alright, so let's save this in the correct spot. Save scene as. Now I'm going to go up one folder step, but I'll go up a couple just so you can see. So I'm in Documents, Maya. I've showed you guys this several times. Documents, Maya, Projects, create a new folder. This Assets. These should be in a new folder, but we'll do that later. And saved. Alright. I think these should be bigger now. But I can't change it here anymore, I don't think. Well, I guess I can. Alright, so not pi 0.1, but let's try 0.4. I meant 0.04. Oh. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. So that's done. Should probably get the pole on top, but we'll need more room for that. You know, let's build its own little actual base. So let's take this down to 0.3, and then much smaller, 0.03. Damn it. Dang it. Whatever. Okay. Take this guy, put its height down to 0.3, smaller, 0.05. So I just want a flat table. Just string this through. I was picturing in my head some plugs that come off of this and plug into the actual base unit here. So let's make this a little bit thicker to help compensate for that. Let's actually go all the way up to point. It's too thick. I'll be happy with that. Let's make its radius 0.5. Actually, let's make its radius try to match up with this edge right here. So let's go back to 0.3. Yeah, I like that better. See what 0.4 looks like just to experiment. Yeah, I'll go with that. Let's turn its subdivisions down. What's up? Alright, I think I figured out what I want to do. I haven't played with it or tested it, but I may want to use these pieces later, so I don't want to remake them. But let's start with a box. Let's move this box up to about there. I don't really care. And let's change all these to point. Okay. The first thing I want to do is I want to clamp this box down onto this object. Now I can do that another way too. I could just position it manually, or I can snap the pivot to a corner, hold down V, and on the Y snap it to one of these tall vertices. That'll do the same thing. I just thought of something to make this perfectly flat. And get rid of this edge. Hold down Shift, right click, delete edge. That'll make that perfectly flat. Alright, so now I want to bend these corners down. So for that I'm going to need some edge loops. I'll roughly line it up to where that is. I think I'm going to need one more here. Excuse me. Let's pull these down so they line up with that. I only really need to look at one side since they're doing the same thing. And let's scale them in towards each other just so they can better line up with this. Not that it needs to be perfect. I just think it's nice. I mean, because they're probably never even gonna be in here and see all these details and cracks. But, you know, better safe than sorry. It doesn't want to select that whole edge, so we'll just select each face. That'll move it. Now let's clamp down on there. Let's get rid of all this junk on the top because we don't need it. I've shown this trick before. We can straighten all these edges by just scaling them together. And then, if we wanted, we can go back to Mesh, Fill Hole. Now, You know what? I am not happy with this, and I will tell you why. We have all these extra faces for absolutely nothing. Nothing. What's the difference between this alright. Well, let's see how far we can go back. Because I'm just making more work for myself. We could do it that way, but then I'd have to straighten all this. I'm just going to make it, put the box and just slide it all the way down. I mean, I don't need to make it follow. Let's start here. Take this in object mode. I'll just slide it down into position. What's the difference? Who cares? I achieved the same thing. Now, this seam right here looks bad, but we can put another piece right there that connects it all. Because what I was going to do is I was going to edit mesh, insert edge loop, and take this face and this face and extrude those out and down. Check this. Let's see if this works. See how nice that was? Jesus Christ. Make work harder for yourself because you don't think of the right tool for the job. But that's how it goes sometimes. That's where you learn. I'm not really happy with its thickness, but I have time to change it. Let's do that now. Center pivot. Now I want arms. Nice square arms to come out of here. And I could do this in symmetry, which may be prudent, but so far we've been okay. But if it starts giving us an issue. This is what I was trying to show you earlier. You can hold down the control and just scale on the plane you want instead of grabbing everything and then scaling it. But for some reason earlier I didn't want to do that. extrude off of this. Let's see about here. Pull it down. After this, I probably will want to start tapering. Well, let's extrude it out again. Pull it down even further. I am going to cut this into symmetry now because I want to rotate this. Let's cut this really quick.